everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft multiplayer. That's right, we're hanging out on the server playing some 1.15 here, and as you can see, I made a little friend back here. That's right, I've done a little bit of exploring around, just seeing what's around, and this little guy hopped in my boat, so I decided to bring him back. As you can see, the base, it's not looking so hot. I do have a bed, so that is an improvement, especially now as it looks like nighttime is coming upon us. In my adventures, I did happen upon a buried treasure map, and I did go and find it. So we got our first diamonds. Always great. And other than that, yeah, as you can see, we are not doing too hot in terms of the resource department. And I think to begin this episode, what we really need is some shelter. As we can see, night is upon us. Those monsters are coming out. I should probably sleep really quick, just so that they do not spawn. And yeah, so I think to start out this episode, I am going to be collecting some resources. So I do have an idea for a build. So as you can see, it required birch, so I went out and found some saplings. So just to begin today, I think I am going to start collecting some resources, and we'll be back to start building. Okay guys, and with that, I think we are pretty good on resources. Let's see what we have here. So yeah, we have a good amount of oak, birch, and jungle. As you can see, I made a little temporary birch farm. And I was actually doing this so long that I even had to make a little small wheat farm for some bread, because I started to starve to death, so that was fun. But yeah, with all of these, I think we should be ready to start building. So I'm going to start clearing some space. And yeah, let's go build. So guys, here is how the house is looking. As you can see, definitely not finished yet, but I think you can start to get an idea of what it's going to look like. I decided to go for this stripped birch look because I really like the paleness of it, and I think it really contrasts with the jungle and makes it stick out nicely while also blending in. And that's also why I use these jungle logs here too, is to try and blend in with some of the trees, just to try and make the building overall fit in a little bit nicer. And I think it contrasts nicely with this pale beige with the darker brown. So yeah, everything is starting to take shape. As you can see, we still have a long way to go. I obviously need to put a roof on and fill the inside. And also, I want to clean up some of these these leaves and these little trees, and maybe some of the bigger trees too that surround it, just so we can have a nicer view of it. I definitely want to try and blend this in with the jungle, while also making it stand out. Like I think there is a balance there of not wanting it to stick out like a sore thumb, but also wanting it to look like it fits where it is. So yeah, we'll be back with another update. Oh Okay, guys, I think the house is done. Like I said, I do need to clear off some of this, and as you can see, accidentally left some cobblestone. Let's hop up to the roof. I guess while we're up here, I can also show you it. Yeah, so I really like the idea of using these random textures. Usually, I feel like most of my builds, they're very uniform and strict, so this was kind of fun to mess around with, you know, making it, you know, seem a little more real, a little more like this is kind of like a roof that was just like put together all haphazardly. As you can see around the outsides, like I said, I still need to work on all of this. There's this random hole that was already here. I just lit it up with a few torches. So that does need some work. I would also like to probably add some sort of path. We'll have some nice beachfront out here, you know. We'll have a nice spot for a little turtle. If you want to leave a name for the turtle, any suggestions in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. Because at the moment he does not have a name. And obviously our farm needs to be updated. But yeah, let's head inside, especially since it's getting dark. Why don't I just put the bed down here temporarily, just so that it's inside away from all the mobs. So yeah, I like it's sort of like this kind of split level jungle theme. So there's this little area down here. I was thinking that maybe in this wall we could have some sort of like small automated furnace type system or something. I thought this might be a nice place to have that. So it's sunken, you know, we have some barrels up there. Probably move this. Maybe up in this corner. So this is a nice, I really wanted to keep it very open, so that's why there's the two windows there, and I also have this railing right here so you can look down into here. I wanted to keep it very open, flowing, you know, like a jungle. I thought a lot of glass. I don't know, that's just what it reminded me of, I guess. And then, of course, I needed room for plenty of storage, so we have all of these empty chests on both sides, and plenty of storage along the edges here. All of them empty currently, as you can see. And then I was thinking that I had these other barrels, and I was thinking, you know, these walls are pretty blank, so it might be nice to, you know, we could just like throw some barrels in here, you know, for some more storage. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I might be overdoing it with the barrels, but you know, I really like barrels. You know, something we could even put them up in here. Let me go get some more wood and we can make some more barrels. And then obviously this little platform that we have out here will need to go. Let's see, what if we put, I like that side. Maybe, maybe we put this one on its side. And something like this. Yeah, I don't know. We can mess around with it more, but so yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this little home turned out. You know, plenty of storage, a lot of place to put things. So this obviously is just a starter home. I think it'll last us a good amount of time. You know, there's a lot of space for stuff in here. And then my thought is, you know, this is maybe our base of operations. You know, maybe like I talked about that small furnace, maybe we could find, maybe we could even expand underneath there. Because right now, if we go underneath the house, You can see I just lit it up. There's all this space that we could dig out and put something else in. Yeah. And so maybe down there we could add like some sort of enchanting room or, you know, something like that. And then my thought is that for things, other farms or other things that we're working on, those would be separate buildings and we can sort of connect them up to, you know, this one as our starting house. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out great. Let me know what you think in the comments. I was also thinking, you know, there's this empty spots up here. We could, you know, grab our furnace, you know, make a couple of furnaces, throw them up in here, maybe a smoker, and what do you maybe a smoker and what is the name of the other block, the other furnace? But yeah, I think this would be a great spot for them. Obviously the torches are not great. You can see I just spam torches all around. I will try to think of a better way to do that. For now, you know, it works. Just trying to avoid mobs spawning in my house. Yeah, so I think maybe between episodes we'll move all of that. I think next on the list is probably updating this food farm because like it works, you know, but this is probably not adequate. If we're going to, ooh, what trait do I have? I think I might actually have an emerald. I hear a skeleton. Maybe he's underground. Let's see. None of this really seems, maybe packed ice, but 3 emeralds when I have so few, I don't know if that's worth it. I could steal his llamas. No, I'll let him go. Oh, and also I forgot to tell you that I also got a bird. Come here. Come here, buddy. Oh, I think he went on my shoulder. Yeah, there he is. He also doesn't have a name. So, not yet, but we'll get that figured out. So yeah, I'm thinking that for next episode, maybe food? Oh, that is a creeper. Oh, wait. Was that you? Give me a heart attack. Yeah, if you didn't know, parrots actually copy noises that they hear. And so he's actually repeating the sound of a creeper, which is terrifying. I hate that. And so, oh my gosh. This is too much. Let's get him to sit down. You sitting? Yeah, there you go. So yeah, so next episode I think focusing on some sort of food farm would be a good idea. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I really hope you like the house. I'm really happy with how it turned out. You know, it's very different. I'm not really, I would not classify myself as a builder. You know, most of my builds, I just follow YouTube tutorials on like how to build a, you know, medieval house or building like a starter home. So this was one that I really, I planned out what I wanted to do in a creative world, and I think that really helped me with this because I can change things before I really make them permanent in my own survival world. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye! Like and subscribe. Peace.